Arsenal versus Fulham on the English Premier League week number 15. And on this video, I'm here to give you the match preview of this beautiful game of football. Remember, it's a derby. And on this video still, I'm going to be talking about the predicted lineup that Mikel Arteta should be using against Fulham. I'll also talk about the predicted score on this game. I'll also talk about the anticipation of Arsenal fans and supporters worldwide. And equally, I'll touch a bit about the injury status that we have at Arsenal at the moment. Now, we are playing with Fulham on this 15th week of the English Premier League, and we are playing with them having beaten our noisy opponents Manchester United. A very interesting game of football where we scored 2 goals to 0. And remember, for the last few matches that we've played as Arsenal, actually 4 matches, we've scored more than 15 goals. Yeah, that is actually 15 goals that we've scored. And as you're going to play with Fulham, this is another very strong opponent that you're going to face. And having I've said so, I can't bypass this point and talk about this and the way we've been trolled as Arsenal the whole of this week. The entire of our noisy opponents, Man United, they've called us Corner FC, they've called us Set Piece FC, they've called us Stock City FC. They've called us all sorts of names that we disrupt even the goalkeeper when we are scoring the corners. But I mean, I'm asking myself a very simple question. Honestly speaking, these corners are part of the game. Set pieces are part of the game. They had opportunities. Why didn't they also get to score the corners or even get corners and get to score the same? I mean, they are complaining at a point where even them, they almost scored. Remember that delight chance that almost scored a header from a set piece that they got and David Raya was able to save it. Anyway, as we are facing Fulham, that is just another week that has just gone like that, and they will talk and they will keep on talking. And the only reason as to why people keep on talking about Arsenal is the fact that we are the team to watch. There is a saying that says that a tree that is full of fruits is the one that people throw stones on, because nobody will ever throw stones on a tree that does not have fruits. So there is something that they are seeing in Arsenal, and that is the reason as to why they are throwing stones on us and talking all this negativity about Arsenal. Now, as we are facing Fulham, this is going to be actually a very tough opponent. When I'm talking about tough opponent, is because of these reasons. Number one, this is a derby. And when it's a derby, you know it can be tricky. Either team can win, because derbies come in with a lot of chest thumping and a lot of pride that comes with it. So as you're facing Fulham, Fulham are right now, they are currently sitting on the EPL table at number 6 with the 22 points. And Arsenal, we are sitting at number 3 with 28 points. Now, this Fulham, another reason as to why I'm telling you that is actually a very tough team that we are playing with. This is one of the teams that denied us the EPL last season. Period. And I can tell you without fear of contradiction, the games we played with Fulham last season, we only managed to get a point out of the 2 games that we played. Look, we played at their pitch last season, and we got they beat us 2-1 on the second leg. First league, we got a draw of 2-2 at the Emirates Stadium. So it means we lost 5 points, 5 crucial points. Should we even have won one single match and even lost the other match, forget about drawing, we would have won this EPL, that EPL last season. So this game, as you're going to play with Fulham and you are traveling to go to play with them, this is a game that Arteta must be very cautious and very strategic on how he's going to be playing it. In fact, on this game, Arteta needs to go hands blazing. In fact, on this game, Arteta needs to be very, 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 very careful on how he's going to play this game. Even our players, their mentality should be at 100%. We should treat Fulham as a big team. We should treat Fulham as a threat to us winning the EPL, because it's a must-win game for us. We have to put the statements out there. It's a must-win game for us. Anyway, As we are going to play with Fulham, I just want to check a bit about injury issues that we have as Arsenal, so that we can be able to know which player should begin or should be starting on this game. As it is, of course, you know, Ben White is still on injury, so it's going to take him some more time. Calafiori also is doubtful whether he's going to play. Tomiyasu is still injured. Gabriel Magalhaes is doubtful, but I think he's okay now. I think he could actually play on this game. So having I've checked on the injury status, then let's go, and I want to try and predict the first 11 that Mikel Arteta should pick to be able to face Fulham. On the goalkeeper, then, in that matter, I'm going to play with David Raya. We have to go guns blazing. Center backs, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. If Gabriel is ready to play, let him play on this one. Left back, we go with Calafiori if he's ready to play. If he's not ready to play, then we can actually play with Zinchenko or even put Kiwior there, who was very impressive this weekend, Kiwior. On the right back, then, I'm going to go with Timber. Very superb, very brilliant. On the CDM, on this game, we can decide and rest Partey. We play with Jorginho on this one. That is my take, though. On the at number 8, I feel like we can play with Declan Rice, because Declan Rice was superb on that game against Man United. We need him, and especially when he's taking those corners, because you know what happens when when these corners are being given to us as Arsenal. At number 10, it has to be Odegaard. Odegaard was not that impressive on this game against Man United, but I still feel like this is the game that is going to shine. This is the game that is going to create more chances for us as Arsenal. On the left wing, we begin with Martinelli like we began on Man United. Right wing, we begin with Starboy Bukayo Saka. At number 9, we begin with King Kai Havertz on this one. And we really hope that Odegaard is going to be at 100% form, so that King Kai can also shine and score more goals. And having I've said so, then, my expectations or the prediction on the number of goals or even the outcome of this game is going to be very simple. Arsenal is going to win this game, and is going to be a very convincing win, or even up to 5 goals and above. Maybe it's going to be another week of high 5. Maybe. I guess so. I think. And I'm suspecting that is what is going to take place. Having I've looked at that, then this leads to my next question, and this is the expectation of Arsenal fans all over the world. Number 1, we expect Arsenal to win this game, because you know we have to prove a point. They denied us a chance to win last season, so that is a must-win game for us. Number 2, we hope that we're not going to get any more injuries out of this game. Number 3, expectation number 3, we expect to keep on shining on the corners. We call them cornalties. It's almost like a penalty. We keep on shining, keep on threatening teams on that one. And expectation number 5 is that it's gonna be a fair game, and especially fair officiating from officials that are gonna be referees that are gonna be officiating this game. We really hope that you're gonna win this game. Anyway, having I've said so, my question to you is very simple. What are your thoughts about my pick of the first 11 that should be facing Fulham? Did I get it wrong? Where do you feel like I should have changed, or maybe put a different player? Talk to me. What is your preferred first 11 on this game, Fulham versus Arsenal? Number 2, what are your thoughts about my score prediction of 5 goals and above? Talk to me on the comment section there. Let's keep the conversation going. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mr. Joe. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, so that we can keep on the conversation, and at the same time we keep on growing week in, week out. Salute all of you, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking this video and commenting. Until next time, adios amigos.